Hello YouTube friends, Alicia here. So this is the My Little Pony journal that I have been working on. I don't know if I told you about it or not. How this came about was I was at my Dollar Tree, and when they were getting in all kinds of really nice scrapbooking stuff, they had a My Little Pony 12 by 12 kit which came with the papers, stickers, and chipboard. So even though My Little Pony is not my thing, I figured for $1.25, that's what we pay in Canada, I could make a journal out of it and maybe somebody would want to purchase it. If not, I mean, I can use the journal. It's just a writing journal as normal. But yeah, so I figured for $1.25 I was going to go for it. And then at my thrift store, I found this My Little Pony gift bag, which is in a little bit of rough shape. It's not, perfect or new, but that doesn't bother me. I like recycling. And the one thing I will say is I love the colors. I love the black, the contrast of the colors against the black. So I do really like this journal. And it was something different for me. So I use pink and black pom-pom trim, which I've said before, I love my pom-pom trim. The inside is just lined. I've sewed it double layered black paper. It is a paper, it's not cardstock. And you guys have seen this lots before. I use this in lots of my journals to cover them. So like I said, oh, and I should say it came with, it's 12 by 12 cardstock, so it's thick. I did not use all 12 sheets as I don't want that much cardstock in my journals, but oh, and some of them were super pretty and they would be really nice framed, even in a little girl's room. So I didn't use them in the journal because the layouts were just too big. So they came with the stickers. I did some stenciling in the corners. These are the stencils I talk about that I got from the States. And then I've used my dyed papers. So I didn't print anything off for this. I've just used things that I had printed already or readily available. I cut out some of the images from the bag. I should have cut this the block all the way. I was trying to do an outline. I didn't really like it, but I decided that after I glued it down, so there's that. This is also dollar store paper. It's a unicorn paper pad, and I have used it in like the last 3 journals I've made. So this came with the kit as well. There's cut aparts, a tab made from the bag. I just punched it with my circle punch. I've used some paper tape from the Dollar Tree. These were just, this is just like a scrap flip up I did. So I added a sticker and then used up some paper. Oh, there's a fly. I don't know how I live in the basement and I have flies in here, but anyways. So there's just, yeah, a number of papers, and you can write lists on here and then rip them off or add photos, do whatever you want. And then I stapled it to an envelope. It's just an idea I've had. I'm sure it's been done before. Because what I was thinking is, like, okay, say if you were going to use this to keep lists or grocery lists, you can shove coupons in here or shove tickets or whatever in regards, like if you write something down that you have something that you need for it, you can put it in the envelope. So that was the idea there. This is just a piece of ephemera that I added to see a rainbow. And I don't know anything about My Little Pony. I did have some when I was younger, but that was a long time ago, and I really haven't seen it much since, so I didn't even know it was that you could get scrapbook, paper or anything like that in My Little Pony. These are also from the Dollar Tree. Now I know in the States they weren't getting them, last I heard, but we got a pile of recollections items, so I wanted to get to using them right away because I tend to buy them and hoard them. So I've been using things. This is some colorful rickrack. That's actually what this piece was. I'm almost out of it. I don't know where it came from, probably the thrift store, but I've been using that up as well. just a stamp and the torn paper. And then stenciling, this is another stencil page I did, stamping on torn paper. Some of that rickrack. It's just the cutest. I mean, it would make the cutest little girl journal. Or even a preteen journal, I think. And these are big enough. I mean, they're not 4x6, but you could cut a photo down and put a photo back on the back. And they are cardstock, like I said, so they're sturdy enough. These pieces are also cardstock. They're not quite as nice of a quality, but they are thick enough for a photo or journaling or whatever you want to put on there. A little sticker in the corner. This is the only cluster thing in here, and it's because I had made a bunch of them and I thought, oh, it would go in the journal. So I was trying out die cuts, and these, I will do a video possibly on these once I make more. These are game pieces that I've just covered and made embellishments with. Sewed scraps together, a scrap to a 6x6. Sorry, I'm going to go a little bit faster here. Another sticker. I think this paper is so cute. And I mean, these are unicorns, not ponies, but you know what? Oh well. I like this page. I like rainbows. Well, the true rainbow or the pastel rainbow I like. And I left this one longer, like a tab, just for fun. Rickrack. I like adding rickrack to the page because it gives the page some texture, but I still have all the writing space. So I like that look. Here's another piece from that bag, and you can see it's a little bit worn, but to me, junk journaling isn't about the expensive supplies. It's about recycling and reusing it and using what you have. So that is what I do. I like this image. Here's another envelope. So this one is just folded in half. Oops. This is a large envelope that I recycled. So you could technically put things in and like fold them up, or what I was thinking is, you know, use them as a pocket on both sides, but I didn't glue it because that way, you know, whatever you need it for. This one I actually sewed because the papers were all long enough to do that. And I just used a bunch of my dyed papers. I definitely don't hoard my dyed papers because those are one thing I make in batch, and then I can use them whenever I need them. Yeah, so they appear in pretty much everything I make. And I never seem to run out, so. There. Oh my goodness. Okay. And another flip-up pocket. I also like these because even though I don't tend to write on them, you could write on them. And they don't take away from the page by adding a pocket. They actually give extra space. So. Little cluster. And there we go. Sorry, there's I had a little piece of the bag left, so I made a pocket, and I did make it with the gusset so that it's not, so that you can fit things in and it's not just flat. And then I put in all the extra journaling cards that came with the kit because I don't have a need for them once this journal was made. So that is my Little Pony / unicorn journal using basically Dollar Tree and thrift store supplies. If you are interested in purchasing this, leave me a comment and we can make arrangements. Any other questions, leave them below, and thank you for watching.